Hi, this is Karvi Rana from Logistics Insider, and with me is Mr. Siva Gaddamanugu. He's founder and director of GarudaVega. First of all, I'd like to congratulate for the new corporate office.
Thank you very much.
And also congratulations on the customer app that you've launched today on the conclave. I want to start by asking you about the app. Considering that you've launched this app particularly for customers, can you tell us a little bit more about its features and how is it going to enhance the customer experience?
Sure. So when we look at it these days, our world is always moving on with an apps, whatever app it can be. The way we felt that GarudaVega mobile app can basically bring you certain better experience is because the moment you have, once a shipment is basically booked, it is automatically gets linked to the sender and receiver. And once they register, they can basically see where the shipment status is, everything else. And we are also basically working on rolling out our loyalty points and other lines. So that one portion of it is the quickest win is the customer experience, the first portion, what they see. And we also, because right now we are over 400 branches, we have a goal to increase it into a 3-digit number in a shorter period of time. And as we reach there, it is important for our customers to find out where the closest branch is, how we can quickly reach out and things like that. So we basically made a GPS-enabled solution where you can find out who the nearest one is. You can schedule a pickup, get the pricing. And I want to call this out, that our pricing is basically available publicly on the internet, which is one of the unique selling points what we have within GarudaVega. Because we have one nation, one price kind of a thought process. And so irrespective of our first mile, mid mile, last mile challenges, we want to offer for a product a single price. So that is where the customers can truly experience, and you're not, the rate at which what you're getting is not whether you're coming in an expensive car or a cheaper bike or anything else. We want to be showing ourselves to the customers in a unified pricing model with complete transparency. Irrespective of the place where they go to.
Considering you're handling technology part along with operations at GarudaVega, I want to ask, how has technology played a key role in shaping GarudaVega's journey so far?
It's a great question. So when we started, 14 years back, again, we're all based out of US, and then we have people who are basically, of course, very trustworthy. But you're trying to create a solution that is across the country. We are not trying to create an office in one place and then try to do things. So obviously, we had to lean on the technology to go and enable that solution for across. And that is where I think one of the strong USPs what we have is the adaptability of technology, where we bring in the transparency to the customer. We reach out to the customer proactively. We enabled so many channels, being it social or being it anything else, very early in the game. And I think that is one of the advantages where we see it. And I'm so happy when looking back some of the decisions what we made, even though expensive at the time, actually provided the right platform for us. So. People is one the most important thing, the biggest asset to the company for survival or growth. And second is, of course, technology is your backbone.
Very well said. I also want to ask you about the international express courier industry. We know that it's highly competitive with big brands like DHL and UPS, etc. What strategies did you as a brand adopted to differentiate yourself, particularly in serving the niche customer needs, and that too because you're serving across the globe? So if you can touch from that aspect.
See, I think what is very important for any business to succeed is to understand the customer need. So I think with us being, living in US, understanding the problems out there, we understand where the customer ask is coming from. So I think that is the biggest differentiator, because we are able to sit ourselves in the customer's shoes, because we have the same experience or nearly the same experience. And when somebody says that, like, hey, I need to get this kind of a product for a cultural reason, religious reason, or emotional reason.
Yeah.
I think because of our experience, we were able to connect a lot more effectively. And we were able to communicate with our teams and also with the customers, where we say, okay, hey, one, GarudaVega as a name itself has a flavor, has an Indian name. Feel very proud about that. And then secondly, we can also understand from that aspect what the customer is reacting to. Why is he asking this question?
Yeah.
Because several times, once you understand the reason, I think the common sense will dominate, should dominate the process. So the moment you start applying the common sense, moment you start understanding the customer need, everything else falls into place. So that is why I feel GarudaVega as a company was successful and is successful and will be successful more, because we understand what the customer is asking about.
Yeah. Well, lastly, as a leader and founder of GarudaVega, what has been one of the most significant learning or insight during this journey that you would like to share with the budding entrepreneurs of the industry?
See, I think what is very important, because a lot of times when we are looking at any business, people think that my only numbers matter. Oh, I need to make profit. What is my bottom line? How can I do things? Yes, probably rightfully too. I'm not questioning that we should not. I think what is more important is that we need to have empathy. Empathy towards understanding the needs of the customer, be it whatever the business it is. Empathy towards your employees, empathy towards your vendors. All three of them, that will make you grounded, because once you're able to react to somebody's need, then you will be able to accept it and you can present your need to the next one. If I'm not able to hear from the customer what I want, I can never reach to my vendor and explain very effectively what I want to do. Or any other lines, even with our employees. I mean, during COVID, we gave 100% salaries. I mean, we really humbling element what we have. Mainly when you see all of them, when you say, hey, we have more than 60%, 70% of our staff, even though we are rapidly growing, are over 3 to 5 years in the company. That is very important, mainly when you're trying to work as a leader. It is your team that makes you successful. If anybody thinks that anything happened because of us, meaning us being founders, that is very fundamentally wrong. It is the team what you selected. It is the team what you're working with. It is the team where you're presenting yourself as one of them will make you successful at any point of time.
Well, thank you so much for your time. It was lovely speaking with you.
Very nice here. Thank you.